Good afternoon, Andy Johnson with you at Advertising Week Europe. Delighted to welcome really good friends of ours here at AW Europe, NABS, and it's Lorraine Jennings. Thank you for coming along, Lorraine. And discussing this new campaign, which is so important to end sexual harassment across the industry, across the media, called Time 2. Tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Time 2 was formed in the last 3 months. The Ad Association, NABS and WACL came together off the back of a WACL event called WACL Gather that we did at the tail end of last year, where we had a panel talk around sexual harassment. And actually what came out in that room and conversation afterwards was actually something needs to be done in the industry. At NABS, we run a dedicated advice line, and sexual harassment, people do call us about sexual harassment, but numbers in this area are low. So we haven't got any measure really about how it's affecting our industry. There could be a couple of reasons for that. One, that there could be some misuse of power. People could feel that they've raised it and they haven't had the help they need, so they need to be able to direct that somewhere. And we decided that actually let's create an initiative to give people an opportunity to come forward and talk about their experiences. So on Monday the 12th of March, we launched a survey to the industry. At the moment, we've got about 2,500 respondents, which is amazing, but we need more. 3/4 of those are women, a quarter are male, and we're looking to find and understand about the current level of sexual harassment in the industry, the breadth of it and the depth of it. We want men and women to fill this in. We want those who haven't experienced sexual harassment to fill this in, those who've witnessed it to fill it in, so we can understand just how prevalent it is right now. I think a lot of perceptions around the issue are around, well, it happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but actually we want to really understand where it is now in the industry so we can make a change.
And once you've got those responses in, what do you do next? Yeah,
so we are looking to launch a code of behaviour to the industry. That's one outcome that we're looking to do to guide the industry and organisations to make sure that this behaviour is unacceptable, to affect cultural change in the industry. We're really interested to see what comes through in the survey. There's lots of opportunity for people to write open-ended answers, so we really want to analyse that. And actually, code of behaviour is one, but we also want to make sure that's the right thing, and actually that will help inform that behaviour. But we need to use the information that we get from the survey to make sure that we tailor what we do next as an initiative that's to make it relevant for the industry.
And actually, you're absolutely bang on. We need to not only talk about this, but actually do something about it.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we want to do. We want to make it action-orientated. We're not about naming and shaming. We're not about getting stuck on as I say, naming and shaming and beating people in this, but I think there's also we need to acknowledge that if people have experienced sexual harassment, then it's not right. So we want to make sure that the outcome of the initiative is action orientated and that has significant impact.
And it's such a difficult thing, understandably, for people to come forward about. But again, hopefully, we're doing something like this. It will make it. You can never make it easy, I understand that, but make it easier for people to come out and say what's happened and stamp it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the thing about the survey is that it's confidential, it's anonymous as well, so it gives people an opportunity to voice what perhaps they haven't shared before, or if they have shared it before and it's gone nowhere, now is a chance to also share that. We are looking to stamp it out and affect behaviour change, really, in the industry.
Obviously, you're getting the numbers in, so you can really try and quantify it as far as you can. But do you fear it is a much bigger problem than maybe we realise?
It's hard to say at this stage. I mean, we're certainly, it's coming through in the survey. We can see that in the results. What we want, as I said, what we want to understand is the breadth and the depth of the sexual harassment. So at this moment, yes, it is hard to quantify, and there'll be some serious analysis that will happen to that survey once it closes, and we look to launch the outcome of that around summertime, because there will need to be some serious analysis around it.
You obviously want more people to participate. If they want to do that, where do they go?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can go to the NABS website, and on there we have, on the front page, we have information about the Time 2 initiative and how they can get access to the survey. We put a couple of steps in place to the survey, so people can't just freely download that. We want to make sure that people who fill in this survey in are from the industry, to make sure that data is as clean as possible.
And when do you hope to compile the data? When's the kind of the date you're going to get all together?
So we've got a 4-week window for that survey. So it launched on the 12th of March. So we've got a couple of weeks left, and then we'll be doing some analysis over that. So there's a small window for people to fill that in. So 4 weeks, I think, is suffice. But if people want to fill that in, please come to the website.
And will you be taking what you find, I mean, obviously you're looking to change the industry, but will you be taking it to government, to people saying, look, come on, we found this, we need to act together on this. It's not one thing for us to act in a disparate way about. Yeah. We all need to act together on this.
Yeah, it's a good point that hasn't... we're very much looking at around our industry at the moment, because the bodies that have come together are representative of the industry. We want to make sure that our industry is that we can affect that change together collaboratively. There have been some other studies that have happened. Parliament, for example, the TUC and Everyday Sexual Harassment, Everyday Sexism, did a survey a couple of years ago. So, and publishing have also done a survey. So I think there are some other surveys happening in different disciplines. But what happens after that, who knows?
Well, it's immensely important that we do talk about this, so well done for taking this stand. While you're here, I must also talk, because NABS does so much great work, and we see you here every year at Advertising Week Europe.
Yeah.
The speed mentoring went well again.
Yeah, it went really well. We had, it was a full house here, and speed mentoring is an event that we run a couple of times a year usually, where we have usually senior leaders in the industry give up their time to NABS, and they come here, and we have sort of mid-level junior individuals who want to take their career to that next step, and they come and have around 10 minutes with a mentor. So that was really, really good, really a nice, effective way of using the people here to get a real benefit out of the mentors. So it was good.
Well, as always, lots of great positive work, the really important work being done for the industry. Thank you very much for talking to us, Lorraine Jennings. Get onto the NABS website if you want to get involved in this. Please don't feel you can't. We're trying to affect change here, real change, a very, very important issue. And, of course, keep talking to us at #AW Europe.